Hello, my name is Chris Barrera, and this is my stats project. And I chose which states are in the South. Which states are in the South by Walt Hickey. In 2014, there was a survey that was sent out to the people asking which states they thought they were in the South. As the survey results came back from SurveyMonkey, people had different answers to what states were part of the South. So they ran a poll, and the answers came out differently. Here, I put a picture to show which states are part of the South according to the census, and we have Florida, Georgia, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Delaware, Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas. So, what states are part of the South? According to the census, consistent with the tradition of skepticism of federal government, the South further disagrees with the census designation of what's in the South. In addition to Maryland, Oklahoma, and West Virginia, both polled less than 25% support, despite the fact that the census say that they're in the South. So, what about Missouri? Well, Missouri was from the South and Midwest, and this appears to be a geographic equivalent of the last kid picked during dodgeball. So, it kind of sucks for for Missouri, because they're not part of the South. Not really, because they're part of the Midwest as well. And here I put a picture shown of a kid being picked last. So the outcomes, 1% of Southerners identify Colorado as part of the South. And this is because it's not really in the South part of the country, which is more of a Midwest. 89% of Southerners identify Georgia part of the South, and this is because Georgia is in the South part of the country. So here I show a chart. We have Colorado and Georgia. Colorado as 1% and Georgia as 89%. So the question to this data, according to Walt Hickey, 89% of all Southerners who took the survey said that Georgia is part of the South. The sample size of 2,528 participants, and only 1,135 responded. So does this mean that those who are not Southerners are more or less likely to say Georgia is not a Southern state? Use a 5% level of significance. So to solve this statistics problem, we have our alpha zero point zero 0.05, and we have our n1 as 2,528, n2 1,135. And for this problem, we will use the standard normal equation, which is z equals p hat minus p divided by the square root of p times q divided by n. And to find p hat, we use um, x divided by the total of the Southerners. So here we have 1,135 divided by the total, which is 2,528. That's our p hat. And our p hat is going to be 0.4490. When I use my calculator to calculate this, it said 0.4489, but I rounded it up to 0.4490. And for our z, we have 0.4490 minus 0.89 divided by 0.89 times 0.11 divided by the total, which is 2,528, and that gives us an equal to negative 73.5. Now, we use normal CDF to get our result. So we have for our lower negative 73.5, and for our upper we use E99, and this equals to 1. So we failed to reject because there's not enough evidence to conclude that the rest of those who are Southerners are more likely to say that Georgia is part of the country. This has been my statistics project for winter 2021. Thank you.